Seiler. I have a PhD in bioorganic chemistry, and I'm a teacher and lifestyle. I'm doing healthy lifestyle on the side. So thank you so much for being here in person over the live stream. Or I'm also recording it for my YouTube channel. So if you want to see future and past lectures, you can see them. So I am a raw vegan, 100%. I don't eat any cooked food just because I don't like cooked food anymore. So this is what I love, and I do this since 9 years now. So and what that actually means is for me, it's the most simplest lifestyle or diet, so to speak, that you could have, because it's so simple. You just eat the foods that are not processed. All the foods that are not processed, and you also do not process these foods other than your body would process them. So your body would chop them up, chew them, and that's about it. So I only chop them up, sometimes maybe extracting juice. This is what you could also do if you chew on something and you extract the juice from it. But anything like this, like heating, well, I do drying sometimes, but that's also natural. You can get sun-dried foods in nature as well. So everything that you find in nature, not man-made and just baked in the sun. And yeah, so that's really simple. The only thing is that we have to change a little bit. We have to get the calories. So first of all, the macronutrients are really important. So those are carbohydrates, fat and protein, and we need those for energy. So where do we get most of the energy if we don't eat any potatoes and rice? Then we get this from fruits. Fruits have all the carbohydrates that we need, and then some essential fats and protein. Everything has protein. Do you have a question?
Do you dehydrate?
I do use the dehydrator sometimes, but it's not something I would eat every day. So I focus, you don't necessarily need a dehydrator, it's just for preserving, that's very nice. But everything that is dried needs to be dried under 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So the food cannot go over 115 Fahrenheit, otherwise they would be considered heat processed. Yeah, so what I think of today, I was planning to make smoothies and smoothie bowls. So we will process a little bit with the high-speed blender. This is one of my favorite tools, high-speed blender. But technically, you do not need anything. Blending and chopping with the machine is only useful because you do not have time to eat, or you want to have different flavors, different textures. Smoothies are a really good way to eat a lot of greens, or maybe you have not the best teeth, you just can't chew on tough things anymore so well. So that's why a high-speed blender is actually a good way to process minimally your food. And yeah, so especially while you're transitioning, it's also really good to use a high-speed blender because you're just not used to eating so much. And so I love big salads. I eat every day. I eat big salads, and I love to eat just the fruits as they are. Especially fruits are really easy to chew and to process. They're pretty soft. But when it comes to tough vegetables or greens, then we're not used to chewing so much. And in the beginning, it can lead to digestive problems if you don't chew enough. And sometimes people also have colon issues or gut issues, diverticulitis. So anything that's not chewed really properly can cause a lot of problems. Then you might also not have the right microbiome to digest all this tough fiber. And then very well processing or chewing or using the blender for that is also helping you get the microbiome. Yeah, so that's why I love using the blender, but it's really not necessary. It's a really nice tool for transitioning to a raw vegan lifestyle, and where you have any gut issues, where you have a very sensitive stomach, or gut then you want to have it really smooth, and it really helps. It's just basically like drinking juices, just with the fiber really fine. So today we're making smoothies and smoothie bowls, and I love simple smoothies. I don't put a lot of stuff in my smoothies. So I have a lot of fruits here, and what I want to say is the fruit has to be ripe. So this is a mango. Those are mangoes, and absolutely okay to buy it like this, but don't eat it like that. So you buy it like this in the store. It's properly enough ripened to where I would buy that like this, but I would not use this for my smoothies because it's still too starchy and it needs to ripen more on your counter. So then you would have this on your counter for a few days until you find a little bit more softness to it, or a little much more. This is a really nice mango. It's green, but those are the California mangoes. But it needs to have softness. It's not going to turn orange or red. It stays green, but it needs to have a lot more softness. So this is rock hard, but I definitely would buy this in the store. I would just not use this, so we can't do that. With bananas, same thing. I found the last ripe bananas here, and they need to look like this, or at least like this, where you can already see some little black spots appearing. Otherwise, they will not be sweet. You might like green bananas, but for a smoothie, it needs to be sweet. I think. Yes.
So can you eat? Because I like my bananas more green. So it's okay to eat it as not smoothies.
Yeah. So both have their good benefits. Like the green bananas have more resistant starch, but I would not use it for a smoothie that you want to be sweet. If you want a smoothie that's starchy and not sweet, of course you can use it, but usually we want a little bit sweet smoothie. So the green bananas will not be sweet. The bananas turn sweet if they have these little spots. So we can use these bananas, and then I have melons. Sometimes, so if you go to work, then sometimes it's hard to eat a watermelon at work, or you get it on your hands. And so I make smoothies. I just prepare smoothies in the morning, put it in the mason jar, and then I just take it. And it's just watermelon or just other melons, and it's really tasty. I don't know if you ever tried it like this, but I don't really add anything else to the water or to the smoothie. This is not the best. Well, it's not really red, but it might be still good. Especially for a smoothie, it doesn't. So watermelon is really sweet, and if you make a smoothie out of it, it'll be even more sweet. So it's okay if it's not that sweet. And then I prefer seeded watermelon, of course, but I would also eat the non-sweeted one.
Are you saying you could put it in with the seeds?
Yes, you can blend the watermelon with the seeds.
Is there a nutritional benefit to the seeds?
They are just like other nuts and seeds. They have essential fats and protein. For sure, yeah. It is a thing to eat watermelon seeds. Sometimes in India I've seen it. They even sell it like pumpkin seeds, like watermelon seeds.
But you have to chew it, right? Because if you swallow it.
Yeah.
They roast them. They cook them, don't they?
No, they just shelled them, and they sold them raw shelled.
Oh, the shell.
I've never seen it here, but I mean you can choose them, of course. But the blender will just blend it all up pretty much for you.
Which seeds should you not eat?
Which seeds? I would not eat the seeds of an apple. That's a good
They have
question.
arsenic, yeah.
So apple seeds do have arsenic. No, that's cyanide.
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 I just copied you
I thought it was
without thinking. They have a cyanide compound, and definitely in high amounts they can be toxic. So that's for sure.
Lemon and orange?
Lemons, no, they're also bitter, very bitter. So I do not eat lemon seeds. or orange seeds.
Mango.
Mango seeds? I never tried. These are also really big.
What about an avocado seed? Do you know anything?
Has medicinal properties, but very difficult to eat, for sure. You have to have a machine to process it or grind it up.
Or rose.
Or roast them, yeah. But I've heard they're not toxic, but they're medicinal. Okay, now we have our watermelon, and that's pretty much it. So if you want, especially, this is not really a smoothie. This is, I would consider this more a juice. So it's a high caloric juice, and with the fiber, of course. But it will not be thick because watermelon has so much water, so it will be more. Yeah, but watermelon seeds are definitely not bitter. So you can definitely grind them up. And this is it pretty much. This is, if you want to have a juice and you don't have a juicer, I would not juice watermelon because it pretty much turns into juice if you blend it. And I usually just leave it like that. Of course, you can add bananas as well if you want a little bit more texture. And they say melon should not be combined with anything, but I don't do food combining, so just to let you know, I don't do food combining. I just mix it as much as I like. And I really love adding bananas as well to that, just for more calories and for more nutrition. Yeah, so, but that's, the other thing I want to emphasize is since it will take you more time to eat the watermelon like that, it will take you no time to drink it like this. So just still make sure you take your time and you mix it with saliva so to get all the benefits. And then we have the same for a melon.
You can make an ice pop.
Ice pop, yeah, you could also freeze it. Yeah, so those seeds, technically you could probably blend them, but they're too many, I think. So I'll take the seeds out here. And it will also turn pretty much like a juice. Yeah, don't look at my cutting skills. I'm an amateur, so I'm not a professional chef. I just know how to eat raw foods because I had to. So I couldn't tolerate the cooked food anymore, and I think raw foods are definitely the most healthiest foods. And with any kind of diet, you have to include raw foods as much as possible. I think everyone agrees on that. It's very simple, very quick. Just so you
Explain
get-
the kind of thought process from you around cancer and eating fruit when people say, oh, steer clear of like sugars and stuff.
Sugar. Oh yeah. Well, I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
I hear that all the time. Oh, that is quite a lot of sugar, but well. So that would be the cantaloupe juice. I don't have even half a bottle of it, but it's okay.
Is it healthy to be a fruitarian?
So with the sugar, I hear it all the time, but this is, if I don't eat potatoes, which are carbohydrates, or rice, which are carbohydrates, nobody would say anything about that, but the truth is that it will also turn into sugar in your body.
I found our dates. If you
Oh, that's okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Wonderful, you're welcome.
Oh, they're happy. Oh, interesting. So, but if I don't eat potatoes, they're basically also sugar in your body. You get processed into sugar, into glucose. I need to have carbohydrates from fruits, and it's different. So it doesn't spike your blood sugar unless you're really sensitive. You have like high diabetes, and you might want to be careful with certain fruits, and you want to eat the fruits that you still can tolerate. But in general, fruit comes with fiber, and this makes the sugar digest very slowly. And
Does blending denature the fiber?
it does make it really small, and it could have a different effect. But if you are a healthy person, then it doesn't affect you like negatively. I wouldn't say that you should blend every day, or you only have to eat fruits as smoothies. That might make a difference. But if you have an occasional smoothie and you eat still whole fruits, it just basically chews up the fruit very finely. And the only difference is that you can absorb it quicker. So that may make a difference, and I would just suggest to drink it slowly. Yeah. And let's take the other melon and just mix it with something else. But you don't have to just do fruit smoothies. If you're concerned about high sugar, or if you're still sensitive to sugar, I'm definitely not sensitive to sugar, so I digest sugar really well.
You mean fructose, right?
Well, the fruits have glucose and fructose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then fructose is a different thing. It doesn't spike your blood sugar, so you don't need insulin for.
Is it glucose or is it sucrose? What does it have?
Sucrose is a different type of sugar. Isn't it artificial sugar even? Sucrose? I think it's artificial. There's like a lot of different, there's saccharose, or there's a lot of different types of sugars. But the body just breaks it. So either it's a simple sugar, it's glucose or fructose, or it's a disaccharide, which is two sugars linked together, but the body always breaks it apart. Or it's starch. Starches are more sugars linked together, and then the body breaks it apart into glucose. But everything really will turn into glucose or stays fructose.
I guess with the fruit, you've got all the vitamins, minerals, everything else that comes along with it
Yeah.
to help the body.
Yeah, I'm not a super smoothie person. I would probably eat the melon as it is. But sometimes it's convenient, and especially if you want to add greens that you don't want to eat like that. You don't like greens right now. When you just transition, if there's too much chewing, or or you take too much time to eat it, then it's a good way to just still eat them. Just blend it, and you can even add. Those are probably 4 cups of greens. I eat a lot of greens.
For yourself, how much time a day do you spend on food preparation?
Not much at all. So in the morning, it takes me 15 minutes to prep my food for lunch, for morning, breakfast, and lunch together. And you just eat fruits a lot. So I might make a watermelon smoothie, maybe I make a banana smoothie, just 5 bananas with chlorella powder. I like that sometimes. Or it's just really simple. And then maybe I'll take some other fruits like figs or grapes with me. So I just take those, I wash them, take them with me. And then when I come home, I make a big salad with lots of greens, vegetables. I might make a dressing. And yeah, so that doesn't take me longer than 30 minutes either. And then after, I might have a dessert, like more fruits, dates, anything. like kale would be nice. I actually wanted to take kale, but I didn't find kale today. So kale is really nice. I don't really like to add too much high oxalic acid greens like, well, spinach is kind of okay, I think, but something like chard would taste so soapy, like raw chard. I wouldn't recommend that. But any type of greens, I think kale would be really good.
Why not spinach? Why not spinach?
Spinach? Yeah, spinach is pretty good too. But like something like chard will taste very soapy. So that would be the green smoothie.
They're so good.
Yeah, and you pretty much ate a whole salad. I mean, I do like chewing. Chewing has a lot of benefits for your body. But this also has a lot of benefits because here you have all the fiber perfectly chewed up. Very small for your bacteria in the gut. So this is like really good bacteria food.
What would you use to make a dressing for your salad?
For a dressing, I like to use any nuts and seeds, like sunflower seeds, and then lemon juice, a little bit of water, and you just mix it up. You mix it smooth, and then you add herbs, whatever herbs you like.
Do you do sprouting?
Sprouting? I do sprouting, yes, but not every day. So, oops. So, and now I'm going over to my, oops, what happened here?
Just a couple pieces.
Oh. That's okay, maybe put it here. So those were the smoothies, but sometimes you also like oatmeal. I don't eat oatmeal, so instead of oatmeal, I can make an applesauce with banana as well. So apples are really good, have really good fiber. And I definitely will not use the seeds here. So you really have to remove the seeds. I'm just gonna put it in here, it's going to be fine. And yeah, it doesn't really take that much. I mean, I only have whole foods here just to show you what the process is and how long it takes. Yeah, I don't really like to spend, sometimes I like to spend time in the kitchen, but sometimes I don't have the time. But with this lifestyle, it's like, the question is if you don't have, well, the thing is if you don't have time, then you just eat a little bit more simple. I mean, I could just, if I don't have time and I have to go like really quick in the morning, leave the house, instead of making all these smoothies, I'll just take the food as it is. I just put it in the bag, and so that day I will eat more simple. And another day maybe I'll have a little bit more time and make something with a different texture and something interesting.
Do you make soups, and what do you dehydrate?
Soups? Yeah, we actually make another smoothie bowl today that is actually a soup because you can make smoothies that are savory as well. And yeah, sometimes I blend tomatoes or bell pepper or pumpkins. Now it's the pumpkin season, so you can make pumpkin soup in the blender. I mean, it's pretty much like a smoothie that's not sweet, so you just call it a soup. Or you could call it puree if it's really thick.
Why did you decide to become totally raw and vegan?
Yeah, it was a process. So the older I got, the more problems I had, and I could not tolerate any pharmaceuticals. They made me feel more sick, so I had a lot of migraines. And I was already interested in and being healthier and then or cleansing my body. So I experimented with water fasting, and I heard someone say, it was Marcus Rothman's, I was looking into the internet, and then he said, well, it does not make any sense to eat cooked food because no animal on earth eats cooked food. So, and I wanted to eat as natural as possible. Maybe that's enough. So as natural as possible. And then it makes a lot of sense. I mean, if no animal eats cooked food, then that's probably the most natural way to eat. So I was cleansing, water fasting for 1 or 2 days, and then after I just stayed raw, and I felt really so good. I did not have any problems anymore. And I tried cooked food again here and there, and I felt it so heavy, and my problems came back. So, and I really like that lifestyle then. So I really like the foods that I can have. I mean, I eat a lot of variety. I eat from seaweeds, nuts and seeds, a lot of fruit, a lot of different fruits. Yeah, I can eat anything. So I'm just gonna make this apple, just apples, like it will be an apple sauce, like a smoothie bowl. Yes, yeah, I use dried spices as well. But I don't really have spices here. You can use spices, but you don't have to. So it's a nice bowl here. It's a little bit green.
That's okay.
That's okay, yeah. I don't have any water here, so can rinse it. Might have been green apple.
Yes, the skin.
You can also mix it with bananas together, make smoothie bowl. So apple, bananas, anything, a little bit more fiber will make your smoothie much thicker. So with bananas, I like to add a little bit of water or mix it with the lemon, the melons.
Do you use plantain, dragon fruit?
Yeah, plantain, ripe plantain. I really like.
The plantain has to be black, correct?
Yeah, usually yes. So you buy it yellow in the store. Sometimes it's yellow and it's already soft, but it really depends on when it was picked. But usually, yeah, you just leave it until it's completely black. And it tastes really good. It's not like a banana. Like if a banana is super black, then it's not good anymore. But the plantain tastes even better. It tastes like a cooked plantain. So and then we can add something in our smoothie bowl. Like some more fruits, like pomegranate, for example. And how I open it, so you can either, well, you could just open it halfway and then use a spoon and knock the seeds out. But you can also, if you want to have it presented on a table, just remove the crown first. Like this is the crown, and then you just cut a little bit into it so you can remove it. Oops. And then you see the segments of the pomegranate, and you cut the peel in a little bit right where the segments are. And then you can open it like a little box
I've been wanting to know how to do that.
like this. Yeah. So then you can either eat it like that, or you can put it into your smoothie bowl. And I do like the spoon method as well. So you just knock out the seeds. It can get a little bit messy, but it's really not that difficult. Especially if you knock it out, it just comes right out.
That's amazing.
It doesn't take you much time. So it's already the seeds already came out. A few more here. Oops. See, can get dangerous with pomegranate. And you can also add some more bananas. This is, I mean, I only do this because I want to have fun with food here and there. But technically I can, on a raw vegan diet, you can eat anything as it is without preparing. It's like really nothing that I eat that I have to necessarily prepare. Okay, I'm sure you can decorate it a little bit better than me.
I went to raw food cooking classes, and one thing that she did is she had the baby coconut, and she used the meat to make ceviche.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea too.
That's very soft.
Mhm. Yeah, that would be our smoothie bowl, savory, not savory, the lettuce kind of made me think it's savory, but it's not. So that's very sweet. If you want it sweeter, you can add dates. You can blend in the dates, or you can add like pieces of dates. You could also add strawberries to it too. You can add any kind of fruit to this. And I like smoothie bowls with a little bit of texture. So then it's actually really a bowl that you eat with a spoon and not a smoothie.
My daughter eats the green part of the strawberry. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally okay. Sometimes I do too, especially when I blend the strawberries. Yeah, that's totally okay. It's kind of like a lettuce.
Use the whole thing.
So you have
Oh, that's very pretty.
strawberries.
That's nuts. Very
And
pretty.
I like these here too, these physalis or golden berries.
They look like tomatoes, but they're not.
Yeah, I wonder if they're in the same family actually.
Kind of sweet and sour, aren't they?
Yeah, they're sweet and sour.
And what are they called?
They're either called physalis or sunberries, golden berries.
Oh, never heard of them.
They also have a paper around them, like a papery hull around them usually.
They're so pretty.
Okay, yeah, so that would be a breakfast. You can, of course, you can add even more apples. There's really no limit in how much you can eat. The only limit here is the size of your stomach. And you should really fill up your stomach because this is all low caloric food. So it's really important to eat a lot of it. Otherwise, it's not a sustainable lifestyle and you will get really hungry. You definitely will lose weight on this diet. There's no way that you can gain extra weight with this diet. I'm trying, but I have to exercise to gain weight. I have to
build muscle.
Yeah, to build muscle. So so then to our savory bowl. So we can make a smoothie bowl that's savory as well. And I have, I'm gonna make like a tomato soup with bell peppers, tomatoes,
Ooh, scallions.
and I have scallions as well. And we still have some leftover, but it's apple. I think,
It'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be fine. If I have banana is really strong, so we might still have some banana residue in there, but I'm not sure.
Do you want me to make it?
Oh, that's okay. I think it's mostly apple, and I don't think you'll feel the apple in the.
Apple and some lettuce, that's all it was.
Yeah. And there was banana in this smoothie. I put some banana. But I made this after, so it should be in there. Same way if I'm at home and I also don't want to rinse my blender all the time, so I make the sweet stuff first, the sweet foods, and then the savory foods maybe. So it's another benefit on this lifestyle is very little cleanup, and everything is so clean already. I mean, you only need water to rinse this
How often do you go shopping?
once a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once a week I get all my greens, all my fruits. It will be a lot, so I might have to walk a couple of times from the farmer's market and carry my things onto the car.
Yeah.
So this will be a couple of times, but I can get everything in one day. Doesn't take much time. I already know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on the season, and yeah, depending on the season, I pretty much get the same things over and over.
Okay.
So and then the season changes, and I get something different.
Yeah.
So from the market, I like to get. If I get nuts and seeds, I will get it from the market as well, because they're really nice and fresh. And then I get greens, cucumbers, vegetables, cauliflower. It takes a week. I mean, it'll keep well a week in the fridge. So if the greens, for example, you have to put it in a plastic bag or some other produce bag to keep it fresh. And I have herbs and the vegetables the same. And then I get fruits. This is what I leave on the counter, all my fruits. I get this from the market, also from other stores. From Whole Foods, I get the bananas. I get, how many bananas do I get?
In a week,
At least 30 bananas.
How many apples in a week?
How many apples? It depends. If it's apple season, yeah, I'll get a whole box of apples. Yeah. I don't know if I'll eat it in a week, but they will keep longer than a week anyway.
Brilliant.
The bananas, yeah, I'll eat 5 bananas every day.
It must be well known there.
And the market.
Oh yeah, they love when I
Yeah,
shop.
They see you coming.
Yeah, it's like, oh good, she's here. And I put the tomatoes and some spices. I have thyme. I don't really have a lot of spices, but basil is good. Thyme, oregano. I have oregano in here too. So this is fresh thyme. And I like to use just the leaves or anything that is softer. I also don't like to blend anything that's tough, because even if you blend tough fibers with a machine, it's still too tough for your body. So you cannot have tough fibers like that.
What are some examples?
Like the thyme here, this is very tough. Or
The
from
stem.
parsley, the stem from parsley, also very tough. And if you have too much of it, you can blend it and then you kind of can eat it, but it can get even dangerous if you have too much fiber, too tough fiber in your body. It can turn into a fiber ball. So definitely, whatever you cannot eat as its natural form, you also do not process to make it edible. That's another rule I have on the raw diet. I think that's enough time. That's another rule on the raw vegan diet. Anything, I only eat the things that are already edible, and then I might change the texture. But I don't use these tools to make anything edible. Like rice, I don't use this to grind up rice, dried rice, and then make it edible. So yeah. I have some oregano as well. This is dried oregano. And as Chef Ramses always says, that dried oregano tastes very different than fresh oregano. And the scallions as well. But I will wait with the scallions because I don't want them to be blended in so smooth. So I want them to be a little bit more chopped in. So I can use the blender for smooth blending. Then I do high speed. Soup.
Yeah, the name for it,
A name
you name the food.
Or that soup?
for the soup? It's a tomato soup.
Would you ever heat it up? Or no?
You could if you're fine with eating cooked food. Yes, yeah. I mean, this is how I made my tomato sauce as well in the past. I would not pour hot water on the tomatoes and then peel them and then put them in a pot and munch them up. I would just put all the tomatoes in the blender, blend them up, and then put it in a pot and then cook it.
That's how my mother.
So that's much easier.
If you blend a long time, it heats up.
Yes, you can also heat up with the blender, but you can't make tomato sauce with a blender. Maybe add some lime juice. A little bit. This is a very dry lime. Okay. Just a little bit acidity maybe. Sometimes I like it, sometimes not. But it will replace your salt. Anything
Do you ever use
acidic or sweet.
Do you ever use the peel of citrus?
For some things, yeah. They have their, yeah, why not? If it's an organic, like a natural citrus, not treated with any wax or anything, you should make sure that the peel is not treated. Yeah, then you can add this for example, for this one, maybe you want to add lemon peel. So I blended the tomatoes and bell pepper really smooth, and then added the scallions just to chop them in. So I go like low speed and then just chop them in a little bit. So I still have some texture from the onions. And this is our, let's use this here. This is our tomato soup. It is cold, so if you want it warm, of course you can also, to have it still raw, you can heat it up to body temperature, just a little bit warm. So if you still can put your finger in there and you don't burn, then it's still considered raw. Okay.
Wow, it smells so good. Scallions.
And yeah, it's all fresh. That's why I like this
The
food.
lime and the scallions, yeah.
So you can always add more vegetables to it. I could have also blended the celery. Either the celery could go in the smoothie or in the soup, blend it in. But you could add some sprouts to your soup.
And what are those ones?
Those are lentil sprouts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lentil sprouts. Or a little bit of the lettuce, but I already used it all for that.
Use the tops of the celery.
Yes, that's it. A little bit of celery.
The little leaves.
Yeah, someone said that, oh, the leaves are bitter, but I don't think they're
Oh,
bitter.
I don't think they're bitter. They're
Yeah,
my
I don't think
favorite
they're
part.
bitter. Yeah, mine too, and
I
people even
love
throw them away. So you can add parsley as well, and definitely more greens. The more greens you eat, the better.
I love the celery tops.
Yeah, me too. They're
I guess rocket would work as well. Rocket? Oh, sorry.
Oh, arugula, yes, yeah, arugula is really nice. I was looking for that, but they didn't have that, so.
That is so pretty.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man, I
really
wish I
nice.
was eating. That is so.
Yeah, this is a nice soup, and always definitely eat more greens. So I would probably add more greens to it. You could also add chopped cauliflower. If you chop cauliflower like rice
fine,
into
yeah.
that.
And that can all be frozen, can't it?
Frozen. I don't really like.
You don't, you just eat it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the avocado. Yeah, to make it more caloric dense, and I go for calories on this diet. That's for sure. So I'm really looking for calories here.
Some of us don't have that delightful problem.
Well, if you eat like this, you will at some
Well, I
point.
have to try it then.
Yeah.
At some point you will. This is like a common problem on the raw diet, and this is also why most people fail, because they're losing too much weight.
Never happened.
How many avocados would you eat in a day?
Oh, just one. Most of my calories really come from fruit. So I focus on fruit calories, and then people are scared because of sugar. But this is really what I'm thriving on and what I really, really need. Because I don't eat a lot of fat. I don't eat a lot of avocado. I don't eat a lot of nuts and seeds, but I will eat them.
Where's the protein come from?
The protein is everywhere. Everywhere is the protein.
Do you think a fruitarian could be healthy?
Just on fruits without vegetables?
Yes.
I don't think they can be healthy in this environment. They might in the tropics where they have way more variety in fruits
And sun.
and sun as well. So I'm not sure. I've never had the experience that I could live only on fruits. So here where I live, with the amount of fruit that we get, yeah, I definitely need vegetables. So I don't think that anyone can be a fruitarian here. Also, our fruit is not perfectly ripe. So
That looks so good. Oh my.
I eat pretty much all plants that I need. I get really all the plants that are raw, and that I get. And I don't try to be anything than just raw. And then if there's days where I want to eat 2 avocados, it's not really happening, but I will do it. It's not that I have to force myself to eat only 1 avocado, but most of the time I'm already full after 1 avocado, because I do get all the calories from fruits. You get only the cravings for the calories, you know. If you don't eat enough fruits, then of course you want to eat more avocado, because your body needs calories. It doesn't really matter from where. If you don't get it from fruits, you have to get it from fat. So if you undereat on fruits, you will automatically crave more fat.
You could make guac and you could make salsa.
Yeah, guacamole, salsa, this is all raw.
So would this bowl of soup be a whole meal for you? You would eat that?
No, I would eat more.
You would eat
I would eat more, and definitely I would also eat more greens. So the greens that I put in there, double the size of the greens. I would eat. Yeah, I have the vegetables like the tomatoes and bell peppers. That's good. Yeah, that's what I would eat. Double the amount of greens, and then this. But you might wanna drink 1 smoothie or 2 smoothies like that, and then you eat this. You have your fruits. You eat more fruits. Yeah, we have also the fruits in here already. So it's very, very simple. So this lifestyle is very simple, and I made all these foods in good talking, and I still have a lot of time. So, but we are already done actually. So.
Thank you.
But do you still eat like raw celery and raw carrots and stuff like that to snack on?
Yeah, anything really. So I don't really do this a lot for myself. I love making big salads. I like making dressings. like with seeds, blend them up with lemon juice and spices, and then pour it over my salad. And there's not really a particular recipe. You just can make whatever
That's
you
great.
want. It's like seeds and lemon juice and a little bit of water and your favorite spices and herbs. And yeah, I have a big salad that's like this. And
It's amazing.
today, what did I? Today I ate. Oh, today I overslept today. I was gonna go to my run club, and then I blended really quick watermelons, like two mason jars full of watermelon juice, and I had this after the run. I drank that, and then I was feeling like a salad, but I definitely didn't eat enough fruit. But I already ate my salad, so it really depends. Every day is different, and I just eat whatever I like or whatever I feel like it. But it needs to be raw for me.
So do you have any tips on storing all of these? You bring them all home from the farmer's market. Do you wash everything and get it ready for the week, or you
No, I
leave
just
it
put
as
it.
is and
The
then-
lettuce, vegetables, the fruits stay on the counter. Like same for tomatoes and the bell peppers. They stay on the counter, like laid out. And cucumbers I keep in the fridge. They don't need a bag around them, so I just keep the cucumbers like that. All other vegetables or lettuce I keep in a produce bag, and it keeps for a week. It definitely keeps for a week. And my fridge after Saturday is packed. It's really packed, all fruits and
When
all
you go to the
vegetables.
store, yeah.
And then my counters are full of fruit and like melons. I got a lot of melons. I have 2 watermelons at home, and all for myself. So, and I have the bananas. I didn't buy any bananas. I get still bananas, so I had to put them in the fridge, or I dry them. If I have too many bananas, I can also dry them.
Are there many vegan restaurants?
There's only one in San Francisco. It's called Peña Pachamama. And or maybe a little bit more south, there's another one, but it's more like a takeout place where you can only take out like little snacks. I don't remember what the name of that was. Sometimes I would go to raw vegan restaurants, but I personally don't like them too much because they over process things. So they might use the blender and it's getting too hot and already cooking in the blender, or it's too much seeds, or maybe they didn't soak the nuts. But nuts also, you have to buy them raw. So sometimes it says they're not roasted, but they might be heat processed. So I'm looking out for that as well. And raw vegan restaurants also use oil and salt.
Oh, Lord.
So then the desserts all have oil in there, and the
Yeah.
dressings maybe, or it's not super optimal for me.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would still do it. It's okay, but usually I like to eat my own food. I don't
Yeah.
really like restaurants. I love exploring. Instead of going to restaurants, I love exploring farmers markets or
Sure.
something like this.
Yeah.
Or I still go to restaurants, I just bring my own food. Like recently I went to a restaurant with friends and they were eating the food, and I said, well, I have a special diet, can I eat my food? And they're usually okay with it. So I still have the company, I eat my own food, and I smell the cooked food that they have there,
Yeah.
and I eat my raw food. It's almost as if I would eat the cooked food there. So I trick myself a little bit. Well, I'm going to.
I'm curious, what is your accent?
Oh, I'm from Germany originally. Yeah. So thank you very much for your attention and being here. I'm going to try this for you. Yeah, I'm going to try. Well, I already know what this is, but I'm still gonna try it because the watermelons are all different.
Is your family supportive?
Yeah, that watermelon was not the best, but it's very sweet actually. My family, my mom is really supportive. She likes to eat that way too. She's like super. Let me get this out here. She's not super strict, but then my sister was, for a time she was eating that too, and she likes that. Yeah.
Are you part of a vegan community?
This is interesting. So every melon is also different. It's a little bit thick. No, I'm not in a community. No, I don't. I have normal friends.
Maybe you're normal and they're abnormal.
Yeah, it's hard to change people though. I have I don't have a single friend who's vegan. It's really
The
interesting.
thing is, I should have brought some more serving.
Where are you from in Germany?
From north of Hessen. That's where I grew up.
I don't know where that is. My sister lives in Berlin.
Oh yeah, I have a brother who lives in Berlin. So this is the soup here. It's kind of really thick. It's
Looks
very thick
great.
and creamy. No, it tastes pretty good actually.
You can't go wrong with red peppers and tomatoes. You can't.
No.
It's impossible.
Of course, these. I always have to shake that smoothie. If you leave it sitting too long. I rarely make smoothies with greens because I love eating my greens in like a big salad. It's not bad. Yeah, but I prefer my greens. I like smoothies, like sweet smoothies with bananas. I would also put banana maybe in this one. And I like my smoothies sweet, and then I like my salad just whole and I eat it.
Yeah.
But definitely a good way for people that don't like to eat salads and they want to transition into a healthy lifestyle. Oh, I have this here too, huh?
Tablespoon again.
Oh, I do also have ice. So if you prefer a smoothie with ice, you can also add ice if you want. I have this from the kitchen.
Do you know for a lot of vegans in Germany?
Nowadays, yes. When I was still living in Germany, not really. I was not vegan, and no, it was not really a thing, but it's definitely getting more popular in Germany as well. Yeah, Germans definitely ate less meat, but with Germany, let me try this first. So that's the applesauce.
Oh, that looks so good.
I think my kid would love that.
Yeah, I really love applesauce, and especially from fresh apples. You don't really have to cook it; you just blend it.
Great.
So that's a really
Maybe
And
add
nice-
some cinnamon and nutmeg to it.
yeah. This is a nice tool to save a lot of money. You just have to have regular apples and all these things, and you can make everything yourself, the dressings and everything.
Do you make a carrot ginger dressing?
Carrot ginger dressing. Yeah, carrots are really fibrous. So, but yeah, why not? You can make anything really. And if you get high quality foods, nothing can go wrong. It will already taste really good. So, if you are not water fasting and you want to try it, I have 2 more bowls here, but any other bowls or spoons you can get from the kitchen or a glass, and you can try it as well. So this is all for you if you want.
I'm fasting, so I'm gonna just go cry.
You can also smell it or look at it a little bit closer if you
Everything
want.
was amazing.
But thank you so much for being here. If you want to follow me on YouTube, this is my YouTube channel. If you want my free easy guide, you can leave me your email.
I did, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So exciting.
I like the soup actually. I know.
Delicious.
Yeah, I really love applesauce. And then adding some other fruits to it.
Do you
Who's
do
eating?
you do
Oh,
fasting?
Hmm?
Do you fast regularly or?
For a long time I didn't do it anymore. No, I just enjoy, what I enjoy now more is a lot of exercises and eating. a lot of eating and exercise. But I have been regular water fasting in the past. So just for one day was good enough for me. But right now I rather exercise a lot, and then I need a lot of food. I can't water fast. I have to eat.
Thank you, that was really interesting.
You're welcome. Let me know how you like it, and maybe I'll get you more of these here as well. So we can also pour that. Is that either? Yeah. Yeah, I'll get more.
See, you don't have to cook, you just need to know how to chop.
Get some more.
Do you share your recipes when you?
Yeah, yeah. If I send you my my guide, there's also a link with. I have a few ebooks. I do this only on the side, but
Yeah.
I do have a few ebooks, and I pretty much live this lifestyle.
Banana
I never
pear.
cheat.
Banana pear with hemp seed milk, that sounds great.
Fancy?
Banana pear with hemp seed milk.
Oh yeah, that's
Sounds
also
lovely.
very very
Another
simple.
got the
Yeah.
money and she would.
I just had hemp seeds and water blended up, poured it over bananas
Brilliant.
and
There's
apples.
your protein, well, more protein.
Yeah.
It's great.
I get enough protein. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
an exercise.
I know, you've got great biceps. You
Well,
are,
she
you
grew one
know,
time, my mother
It keeps
takes
me in
her
the
up
old
airfare and she.
It's been 9 years, so if I didn't eat enough protein, then.
I've been a bodybuilder for like in my past.
Oh, really?
I
That's
was
so
a
cool.
champion bodybuilder, but I was
Somebody
like
who-
stuffing 180 grams of like meat protein in
Oh,
it, and I'm
yeah.
now determined to do it this way, you know?
Yes.
I'm
There
determined
is
to
one
do-
woman, she's a raw vegan bodybuilder.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I know it's possible. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
the mindset around protein.
Yeah, everyone,
It's
yeah.
just silly, really.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's become this catchphrase.
Yeah,
Well, what kind of protein are we having?
yeah.
Like,
And it's based around protein first, but actually every food has got it in.
Yeah, really everything is
Yeah.
protein.
It's really good, thank you.
And I call it always good protein. It doesn't have a lot of protein, it has more water,
Yeah,
but our bodies don't really need so
Yeah,
much
yeah, yeah.
protein. So I think the RDA is 0.6 to 0.8
Yeah.
grams per kilogram.
yeah.
That's very little. And I track my protein before I saw from all these foods, I get 50 grams of protein per day.
Yeah.
Sometimes even 60 grams just from eating fruits and vegetables.
It's done, yeah.
How much does a person need? Does it depend on their size?
Yeah, so men, more active maybe, you might want to eat more, especially like the bananas. I have a raw vegan friend and he eats 10 bananas a day. So, but that's, why not, you know? And one banana has 1 gram of protein.
Okay. Do you make like a kind of nut butter? Just blend your cashews and put it on
You
banana?
could. I don't really use cashews because cashews are usually heat processed while they peel them. But I do walnuts or,
Yeah.
I mean, nut butters, it's rarely that I do it. They're very concentrated, but sure, you can do that.
Yeah. Or
There's-
like I said, I've got fresh walnuts, just crack them and put them on top.
Mm-hmm.
Why blend them?
I was thinking about,
Yeah.
you can crush them and put
Yeah.
them
The
I'll
only
blend
thing with,
them.
where I live, we don't really have like farmers markets.
in.
In Turkey, they have masses of them, which is great. But yeah, I don't really think we have.
In Germany, they have them.
Yeah. I'll have to search.
what research project are you working on now?
They might have a different name.
Oh, here at the center?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I don't work at the center and researching here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not only doing teaching and lifestyle on the side.
How many tomatoes? I didn't see you cutting tomatoes. How many tomatoes are in there?
Oh, I had cherry tomatoes and it was a pint.
You know what?
It was like a pint of cherry tomatoes and then
Oh.
2 bell peppers.
Almond cheese looks good.
Oh, yeah, it's all delicious. The bell peppers make it red, so if you don't have any dry tomatoes that make it really red too, but the bell peppers, yeah, if you put bell peppers and tomatoes, makes it more red. Anyone tried this one here?
But yes.
Too much sugar? Well, thank you everyone, and from the live stream, if you want to come down and try something.
I just wanted, curious, I'm sorry I missed you, we went to Healdsburg. I just am curious what you made.
Smoothies and smoothie bowls.
Oh,
And that's pretty much like a watermelon juice.
Nice.
Just watermelon, the tomato, soup, savory.
Beautiful.
And then this is a smoothie, and that's a smoothie bowl.
Nice. And this?
Thank you.
What is this?
This is
What?
just melon.
Oh,
Melon, like a smoothie.
Very nice, very nice.
Or a juice. It's pretty much like a juice.
Uh-huh.
If you want a juice and you don't have a juicer,
Uh-huh.
pick a melon.
Nice.
Compare yours with
What's that Hillsborough?
what I'm getting every day.
Oh, we wanted
It's a strawberry and
Oh, okay.
Center Square, so we.
All right, then I'm saying goodbye from the live stream and from my YouTube.
No, it's just a small thing.